All right. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the Central American spider monkey, also known as Geoffroy spider monkey, and that's how I refer to it throughout the whole thing. Scientific name is Geoffroy. So for the taxonomy, obviously they're in the order primates. They're in the suborder Haplorini, family Attelidae, genus Ateles, species Ateles geoffroy. Obviously again. Fun fact. Geoffroy's spider monkeys are seen depicted in pre-Columbian sculptures and pottery. This suggested a complex relationship with the Mayans, like the ancient Mayan civilization. And they still kind of have a relationship with them in a way because of the breadnut trees that grow um, all around the ruins because of the high concentration of limestone, and the ruins also provide like a home for bats that disperse the seed everywhere. All right. For physical characteristics, they have long, strong arms. Um, you can kind of see right here how long they are, and they're actually a quarter longer than the length of legs. And obviously, they're meant for swinging through the trees and stuff like that, so they gotta have long, strong arms. Long prehensile tail. It's actually used to grip things, also, as you can see in there. Um, they can kind of hang on to stuff while they're like going for fruit and things like that. Um, so obviously you can see again they have the four hooked fingers. You can't really see a thumb, and they have one, but it's like a stub thumb because like it's essentially useless. They don't really need it. When they're whipping through the trees at 30 miles per hour, it just kind of gets in the way. And yeah, they have opposable toes. So, um, they have a range of colors. They're not all just one color, so this is like just a different morph. But yeah, they can be black, reddish, brown. Their belly's usually gonna be white. Um, but their color depends on their subspecies and their geographical location. But infants are always born black. They also have a patch of bare skin around eyes, and it kind of makes them look like they have goggles on. So for their distribution, they're widely from Central America, so kind of north from like Veracruz and Tabasco down to like Costa Rica and Panama, sort of range there. Um, and they do reside in forests. So the Calakmul Forest has the largest remaining population of Geoffrey spider monkeys. Um, but they do reside in other forests like evergreen forests and deciduous forests and stuff like that. As for conservation, they're considered endangered um, due to habitat loss and degradation. And they have to, like, because of this, they have to roam pretty far to find suitable, like, food and fruit trees and stuff like that. As for what they're trying to do to help, I mean, it's not necessarily a whole lot. They have like 400 recognized protected areas, but that's a lot less than it sounds, especially as a lot of them are considered pretty small areas. All right, diet. So they're mainly frugivorous, and they're actually kind of nicknamed ripe fruit specialists. They have a really advanced way of finding fruits, I'd say. Their fruits actually contain or are about 70 to 80% of their diet. They will eat leaves from bromeliads for protein. They eat basil leaves, stuff like that. And then when they're really desperate, they get down to, flowers, roots, bugs. um, eggs, honey bark, I mean, anything, you name it. And yeah, they can also find water in tree hollows, so that's pretty cool. And then the reason I say that they have a pretty advanced system is this fun fact. They actually have a little search committee. So it'll be like 2 to 6 members that'll go out and search for like a patch of trees that'll provide them fruit. Um, but they send out their like higher intelligence members because they have like better memorization of where stuff is at to go find good enough trees for like their whole group, and then they'll come back and like report to the group and tell them where it's at so everybody can have food. So I just thought that was pretty cool. For their social organization, they have a fission fusion kind of deal going on. Um, and their whole group can range anywhere from like 15 to 56 members. So they live in pretty large groups. As you can see, it has a 4-to-1 male to female ratio. But females are from external groups, and males are usually related to one another. All right, and this is my source. I got really lucky and only had to use like one. So, all right, well, thank y'all.